Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Fakhrul Hisyam bin Abdul Manap. My metric number is 273552. I am a student of Bachelor of Tourism Management in University of Utara Malaysia for second semester. My friends Mohamad Azuwan, who is my partner in this pair presentation, and I are going to talk about society. As we know, we are now facing through the biggest and huge problem, which is current issue, that is coronavirus disease 2019, as known as COVID-19. But today, I'm going to talk about the drunk driving issues in Malaysia. I would like to recall about past 3 months ago, there are many cases recorded about drunk driver in Malaysia, especially during Happy New Year celebration. This speech is not talking about the racists, not talking about the bias, but surely, as you know as well, Muslims are prohibited to drink any kinds of alcohol, and mostly the issues come from the non-Muslim. Okay, let's go to the first tab. What is the drunk driving? Drunk driving is a contributor road trauma in Malaysia. No matter where you are in Malaysia, drunk driving is treated as a serious offence, and any person who is found to be operating a vehicle over the legal limit may face penalties ranging from the suspension, disqualification or cancellation of their license, fines or imprisonment for more serious drink driving offence. The second one, how is drunk driving penalties? First, let's take a look at Section 43 of the same Act. Section 43 says that a person who drives without due care and attention or without reasonable consideration for another person using the road is guilty of an offence. Drunk driving is certainly punishable under this section, and if found guilty, offenders can expect to pay a fine up to 10,000 ringgit and a maximum period of imprisonment of 12 months. The Section 44 of the Road Transport Act 1987 is the most direct way you can be liable for a drunk driving charge. Upon conviction under Section 44, the offender has to pay a fine of not less than 8,000 ringgit up to a maximum of 20,000 ringgit and jail time of a minimum of 3 years. The government is studying amending the penalty for motorists found guilty for driving under the influence of alcohol and drugs, as well as a dangerous driving causing death, with a fine of up to 100,000 ringgit, said Finance Minister Lim Guang Eng. For your information, this fact I take during in January. He said, beside the fine, the jail sentence for the offender will be increased to 20 years from the current 10 years. Why the government did the penalties? Because almost 7,000 recorded fatal road accident each year, and the rate of fatal road accident in Malaysia was among the highest in the world. According to World Health Organization WHO, if someone take a drink of kind of alcohol such as whiskey, wine or champagne more than 40% of each bottle, the drunk can be occur and can lose their normal thinking if they do so. That's why driving is forbidden while you're drinking. In fact, that I want to highlight here is Malaysia is the third highest fatality rate from road traffic accident in Asia and ASEAN, behind Thailand and Vietnam. These fatalities rates are similar of that of some African countries. I'm interested to tell you what happened in Butterworth, Penang. Lim Guang Eng was speaking to reporters after visiting 5 children in family whose father, Khairizul Muhammad Nur, 39 years old, died in accident involving a motorist who was believed to have been drunk on Sunday at their family home in Jalan Haji Muhammad Saad near Bagan Jermal here. The conclusion, there is more action and punishment that government will be taking for those who are drinking and driving. Hopefully, Malaysia may has zero cases of drunk driving and take it seriously action. Last from me, don't drink and driving.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mohamad Azuwan Azmi, metric number 269705. I'm a student development management for the second semester. My friend Fakhrul Hisyam has been talk about drunk driving. Now in my turn, I will talk about the illegal motorcycle racing. I choose this topic because illegal motorcycle racing are very famous at Malaysia. Okay, now we start with what is illegal motorcycle racing. Illegal motorcycle racing is the street racing threatens the life of the other road user and cause nuisance to the public. In Malaysia, there are strong motorcycle race culture among some Malaysian youngs. They call them mak rempit, the Malay language. Most of the mak rempit race with small capacity motorcycle and without proper safety measure. Most of their motorcycles are modified for high speed to increase the noise emitted by the exhaust, which did not meet standard specification. Thus, the Manap usually travel in the large group and racing are usually conducted on the public road. This will danger for the other road user. In addition, to race, they also wave through and moving traffic and perform dangerous motorcycle stunt. One of the famous stunt is the Superman stunt and other feat performance on their motorcycles. They are so notorious for their chillok on braving in between moving traffic at the high speed. Okay, we move to what the punishment or penalty for the mak rempit. Okay, they will charge under section 42 bracket 1 of the road transport at 1987 provide a maximum J term of 5 years and fine of up to 50,000 as well, 50,000 ringgit as well as revocation or driving license upon convocation. If they do not have a license, they will charge RM 1,000 or J term of 1 year or both of also can be charged under section 90. Why government give penalty? Okay, government give penalty to the mak rempit is because illegal motorcycle racing often causes fatal accident, especially among motorcyclists. There was also a hit and run case that resulted from illegal racing. Therefore, it is not surprising that illegal racing activity is one of the major causes in increases road accident rate. Illegal racing is also one of the major contributors to the increases in motor vehicle and car theft case. Some illegal rider are able to stay their vehicle for the purpose of being a race vehicle and for the purpose of acquiring a new vehicle after lose, because in some case the losers have to hand over their vehicle to the winner. Some example for illegal racing that have dangerous other, and one of the case I have been interested is a new case in this year. In 20 May 5050, policeman was injured by rush on the road in the Jalan Police Jalan. The 18 years old mak rempit was interested and reminded in accordance with section 42 bracket 1 and 43 bracket 1 of the Road Transport Act 1987. I get this information from the news diary on May 26, 2020. This show that mark rampage is extremely dangerous for all road users. Okay, in conclusion, illegal racing is not new issue in our country. However, the issue has become more seriously lately due to the attitude of teenagers who have not this care to develop themselves for the society and the country. They prefer to waste time to on worthless activities such as illegal racing that we ultimately ruin their future. That's all for me. Thank you.